everyone, and welcome to my channel, and if you're new to my channel, welcome to you. Going to be reading now for the lovely star sign of Capricorns. So Capricorn, okay, no poetic words for you this week, but I am going to bring in my ribbons. Yay! I haven't worked for these for a long time and I just wanted to bring them into the reading this week. So my lovely Capricorns, we always have to sing for Capricorns. Let's have a delve in, shall we, and see what ribbon or ribbons come out for you. Rummage, rummage, rummage. Okay. What have we got for Capricorns? Wow, that's lovely. Let's have a look then, Caps. We've got this sort of creamy coloured ribbon, which I'm going to leave there for a second. I'm going to go with this lovely transparent shiny organza ribbon. So just give me a minute, guys, just to pull in on the energies of this. Right, first of all, I want to say you see right through somebody this week because of it being transparent, this ribbon. It's as though something becomes transparent to you this week. I feel like it's a judge of character though. You saw right through somebody. You knew how something was going to plan out or work out. So there's transparency going on this week for you. I also feel for a small minority it can be seeking out a prom dress or even looking at wedding dresses or bridesmaids dresses. That's only a very, very small minority, but I want to say for an October wedding. I feel October, the start of October. So I've got that in the mix as well. Somebody offers a silver lining as well. I feel like I want to say there's a silver lining going to come into you. There could be a situation around you at the moment, Caps, where you're thinking, how the hell am I going to get through this? But I feel there's a silver lining or a lifeline going to be handed out to you over the next couple of weeks, where you think you may not, get out of a situation, but there's a silver lining coming in, okay? So not to fret about that. I want to say, because it's fraying here, I want to say there's frayed tempers as well around you towards the end of the week, where there could be just a daft argument that just comes out of nowhere, but it's like somebody is wearing you down, and then we have this big outburst of like, you sort of give it to them all barrels blazing. So that's that one. Let's just have a look what's going on with this other one. When I look at this, I'm drawn to a medical condition that needs, or somebody will be prescribed a cream. Okay, I know that sounds really bizarre and you're probably thinking, how the hell is she getting that off a ribbon? But I just see an ointment is needed to be applied on a skin allergy or skin rash this week. If it's not you directly, it's somebody around you, okay? I just see irritation of skin. It's sort of some skin irritation. Some of you will be digging back into old documents. I feel it's about proving something. Whoever I'm picking up with, you always keep your bills. It's like when you've paid anything legally, as in like, your council tax or anything to do with benefits or anything like that, you always keep. And there's a discrepancy that comes up. I feel like this is a future prediction, and it's like to say, you have to dig in and say, hang on, no, this is wrong. And you have to get like paperwork out. I just see a cardboard box with papers in, and it's like somebody going into them and fetching out a document to prove something. Whatever that may be, it's just proof of a document being pulled out of. And I can just see this cardboard box. And I've got somebody who wants to learn to play the piano. I can see either a piano being bought or somebody taking up piano lessons. So that's not going to resonate for everybody, but I just see a piano or an organ or one of those electric, anything to do with like keyboard, you know what I mean, like a musical keyboard for some of you. So yeah, that's what I pick up from those. I'm going to move off from those and we'll start shuffling the cards. Capricorn, and see what's coming out for you. Okay, let's have a look what's coming out for Capricorns. What do they need to hear? What do they need to see? Please bring out the cards on the table for me. Thank you, Spirit. So we have Nine of Swords, King of Cups, and Judgment. So Capricorn, we have the Nine of Swords coming out in the first position, and this is basically looking at things in a couple of ways. You can see right through somebody, see through a situation this week, okay? It can also mean all eyes are on you. Somebody sees you in a different way this week. But whatever I feel there's a vulnerability around the situation, it's either you could see what was going to happen and it leaves you vulnerable because you've been had basically. Somebody's taken you for a ride, somebody wasn't honest, somebody wasn't truthful. But then on the other hand, it's you feeling vulnerable because somebody caught you out, okay? Somebody saw you for a different person, and then that makes you feel guilty because, you know, maybe you were hiding something from them. It's that kind of an energy, however you want to take it. So we then have the King of Cups coming out, and this is about how you are feeling at the moment inside. I just feel there's an emotional turmoil going on within you, okay? And your energy of late, you've been holding things back, bottling things in. I also feel you're out of your depths on something at the moment, Capricorn. And you are trying to protect yourself as well from damage limitation. I feel for a small minority of you, somebody may have come back in from your past and it's like, I've been on these stormy waters before and I don't really want to cause myself any more damage limitation than I've already experienced in the past. But because they've come back in, one, it makes you feel vulnerable. One, it makes you feel emotionally in this mixed up emotionally. Makes you feel mixed up emotionally, okay? And it's like that ship has sailed. Okay, I want to say like that ship has sailed already. Hence why the Judgment card comes in next. And this is what I'm saying. You've got a decision to make. Do you allow this person to come back in your life? Okay. It's about weighing up a situation this week. Weighing up a situation, whatever that may be. It could be romantic, it could be work-wise. Whatever it is that is making you feel exposed, vulnerable, emotionally, sort of getting yourself emotionally worked up. But for the Capricorns I'm picking up with, it's as though the ship has already sailed and you're contemplating, do I really want to go on, sail on these waters again? It's very, very cryptic, Caps. Let's just get some clarifiers and see if we can open this message up a little bit more. What else have we got for Capricorn? Wow, and we've got the Five of Wands, which is a struggling energy. Okay, and I do feel you are struggling with this decision. You are struggling in finding out the truth of the transparency that I mentioned before in those ribbons. We've got the Three of Wands coming out with a King of Cups, and it's again, do I really want to set sail on these waters again? Do I really want to venture out back in this arena? And then we've got Judgment with Judgment. How uncanny is that? And this is like to say, what would my higher spirit, what would my higher self do in this situation? It's like, trust your inner judgment regarding whatever it is that is getting you feeling all mixed up and your mind's all over the place. Okay? There's a reluctancy here. You're struggling with the information that you've acquired about somebody. You are struggling with this person that may have come back in your life. Okay? But judgment is needed. Let's have a look what your inner psyche is feeling then. What else have we got for Capricorns? Ooh. Butterfingers today. Right then, Caps, what does your inner psyche feel this week? And it's consistency. So your inner soul, your inner spirit is craving out for some kind of consistency. This is why you're all over the place at the minute. Your energy is like a roller coaster, up and down, and it's like your soul is saying, come on, let's get some clarity, let's get some consistency back on the subject here. Okay? I also want to say you're missing the sun out of your life. You could have hidden yourself away, you could have don't want to mix with anybody, and your spirit is sensing this. Where's the sun in your life? Okay, you sort of it's this energy of, you know, guilt tripping or wanting to lock yourself away because somebody said the wrong thing to you and you feel vulnerable and hurt. But it's all about getting consistency back in your life, getting some kind of routine, structure back in. So I can also say, it's right, as I go through these readings, I'll get other things added in. But you know when I said some people could be on the fence of, do I allow this person to come back in? But I feel like you've done it before. You sort of allow them to come back in and they do the same thing again, and then a few months go by, and this is why your soul is saying, come on, get some consistency here. You know, this is like a pattern that's been going round and round, and you're not getting anywhere and getting treated the same. So this comes out in the universe position. Okay? And when I look at that, it's, do I want to open up the Pandora's box again? It's like you've put the key away, it's all been locked away, and it's like I'm having this temptation here of, do I open up this box? Do I let this person come back in? Okay? And you can, you know, when I looked at the consistency card, if you look how many keys she's got round her neck here, it's like the box has been opened, the box has been shut, the box has been opened, the box has been shut. And this is why your soul is saying, come on, get some consistency here. And that sort of protected the key away from you, saying, you can already see the future vision here. it's like to say you've been down this road before and they're trying to protect you from ending up in this card that came out in the first position, the Nine of Swords. Because you've been down this avenue more than once. Okay, so let's have a look at your animal spirit cards for this week. Capricorns. We have the alchemical sign of Earth, and it's the mouse. And that's coming out with the cosmic egg of the spiritual realms. And the mouse I'm taking as you. Sort of left in the dark at this moment in time on a situation that you need to get grounded on. Okay, because you've got the earth element here. It's saying you need to put some light on the subject. Okay, you're in the dark, you're being left in the dark about something. And I also want to say to you, Capricorn, don't feel insignificant this week. Don't let somebody try to manipulate you, because I look at the snake now. I feel like this is the other person's energy coming in, trying to control you, trying to put constraints on you, try to manipulate you. There's some manipulation going on here. Just going to clarify the mouse and the cosmic egg for you. I've got that nursery rhyme coming through in my head now. Three blind mice. Three blind mice. As in, you're blinded at the moment to how this energy is working around you. Okay? And you need to be more aware, okay, that you are being put in the dark. You're not sort of seeing the whole picture because somebody is trying to control you or influence you, maybe. Okay, but I feel like it's an ulterior motive, okay, on their behalf. So the perfect key. This is what I'm saying. I'm going back to why the universe brought this card out. You've been here before. Whatever this situation is, you've been here before. You've been hurt by it before. And it's like the universe is trying desperately to protect you from this energy, this snake energy. Okay? So I know we get tempted and people say, well, I've changed, or the situation has changed, let's give it another try. But I feel like you've been there, you've done it. So heed with caution. And although it's got the perfect key on there, in this scenario, it's just like every time it seems like it's a perfect key, and every time it always ends up, okay, you being hurt at the end of it. Interesting. So let's have a look what Spirit want to add on to it for you, Capricorn. Capricorns. What does Spirit want to say to you? Oh, and it's a mother's love. Okay. Just going to get another oracle card to go with that one. And we've got instinct. So we've got mother's love, and it says a mother's love is reaching out to you at this time and holding you close. She knows how much you miss her and wants to remind you that this special bond of love can never be broken. So as it comes in the spiritual card position, it could be a mother in spirit, it could be a grandmother who treated you, you know what I mean, like a motherly figure. But it's just saying it could be an anniversary of a passing as well, to somebody in spirit this week. Obviously, if it's a mother on the earth plane, they're just showing you support, okay, around a situation this week as well. They're offering their love and support and guidance. With the instinct card that comes out, we've got brown colouring again here, grounding, okay. Follow your natural instincts. You are making the current issue more complicated than it needs to be. Trust in the universe. Allow your intuition to guide you. You are always safe. So it's saying follow your natural instincts here. You're making this issue more complicated. I feel like you already know the answer, but you're sort of raking up on old ground on something this week, Caps. Trying to see it, maybe it'll come out in a better way this time round, but you're only kidding yourself. I feel like the energy is coming through saying you're only kidding yourself. Let's have a look what the fairy oracles want to add on to this. And it's emotional healing. As your heart heals of old emotional pain, you receive new blessings and love. See, do you want to go down that path again of getting hurt? So this is why you've got to go with your gut feeling and why you need to take on board these messages this week. Let's just get one of the magic cards, as I call these, for you Capricorns. Awakened spirit, desire to change, desire to break old habits, okay. What would your higher self do? What would your higher self do? And it's like change this pattern, break this cycle this week. I also want to say, because we've got eyes on number 9 of Swords, the first card that came in, there could be issues. You know, when I was on about the cream earlier on, skin disorders, whatever, well, obviously it can be to do with your eyes. You could have problems with your eyes at this moment in time, vision problems for some of you. I just wanted to throw that in at the very end. So my lovely Capricorns, I hope you can take something from that message. Don't forget to check out your moon and rising signs. And until next time, you take care. Bye then.